chest support. Everybody do this. Yeah, I like elbow curl. Just shake it out. Stomp your heels. Give me a little hip wiggle. Shake the fanny. Shake the whole body. Take a nice deep breath in. Sweep the arms overhead and then down. Crash like a wave. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, crash forward. Again, inhale. Exhale. Just inhale, come upright. Tall and a hip crease pose. Oh my. Are we up for this one today?
Yeah, what are we about to do?
A tall and a hip crease pose. Tall and hip crease.
I think so.
Okay. First, just grab onto the knee and the ankle. Roll the shoulders up and back. Now, if that's it for you, then that's it. Just stay there, work the stretches. Spread the toes on the right foot. Use the left hand to draw the left ankle more towards your waist. So if that's good for you, keep the hips moving backwards. Hips moving backwards. Make space for you to lay that foot on the other leg. Then you can use your left hand on the toes of the right foot to pull the the foot long. There should be a straight line from the toe through the ankle to the knee. Roll the shoulders up and back. If you've got more in you, take the hips back and bow forward slightly. Think about taking the knee, instead of back, stretch it downward towards the floor, slightly. And release. Okay. Everybody good? Everybody good?
Stopped at a base one.
Do we need a story? Mike, tell us a story. Okay, other side. Just get steady in the right foot. It's not about pushing beyond where you're at. It's taking it to your limit and then honoring that. Hold it there and work it. Because deep is different for every one of us. So reach on, grab onto the knee and the ankle. Roll the shoulders back. Then, using the right hand, you pull the ankle more up towards the waist. Take the hips back. And let the hips going back allow you to create space to drop that foot over the opposite hip crease. You can use the hand to help. Keep the hips going back, elbows going back. Drawing the left knee down towards the floor. And release. All right. Hasta pasta poses.
Just do them with the knee back.
I'm just going to do it with the knee back. Okay. Yeah. Mostly because of the groaning.
The good news is that the microphone picks up what's closest to it first.
Lots of moaning, all of my
Okay, so we're just going to place your hands under the knee, or you can put it under the thigh, whichever works best for you. Roll the shoulders up and back. You're going to push the knee into the hands, or if you've got behind the thigh into the hands. Push the leg and the hands together. Take the hip back, shoulders back, belly forward. And just hold this, work this pose. You can bend the left leg. And then come up, change sides. So getting balance on the right leg, hands underneath the left knee, roll the shoulders back, hips go back, reach tailbone back. Push the knee into the hands, resist with the hands. Now bending the right leg. And coming up. Release. So we're going to do the same thing out to the side. So you're going to reach around and grab onto the outer side of the knee. Roll the shoulders back. Take the hip back first, then the leg comes out to the side. So as you draw the elbow back, like you're pushing the elbows into the back wall, the hip and the leg come with it. Arching the heart forward. Spread the toes. Whoa. And change sides. So again, get a good hold first. Roll the shoulders up and back. Draw the elbows back, hips back. And that'll take the whole leg out to the side. Spread the toes. It's like hiking that hip up. And release. So the next one, you're going to reach with the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Roll both shoulders up and back. Take the hips and push back very subtly. I'm getting sweaty, so it helps to reach and hold on to the thigh more than the knee. Roll both shoulders back. Try to imagine pressing the elbows towards the kitchen. Change sides. Other side. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Roll the shoulders back, twisting towards the kitchen. Spread the toes. Draw the elbows back like you're going to touch the fireplace with them. And release. Now just bring the right knee up. Take the hips back. Fire up this Mike's favorite muscle, the quadratus lumborum. So it's like to the back. Comes from the ribs to the hips. Take the shoulders, draw them back, elbows come back. Then we're going to lift the arms overhead. And for one glorious second, stretch your right leg straight. And release.
Did I catch that?
Yeah. We actually had it in the
That's
straight
right,
leg.
yeah.
I got it, it was great.
Hey, ever, is Bruce down there?
No.
Okay.
Is he supposed to be doing it?
No, I just heard all the kids.
Oh. Okay, left side. Just bring the knee up. Take the hips back like you press the tailbone into the wall. Draw the elbows back, press them into the wall. Spread the toes. Then take the arms overhead. Stretch up, lift up. Open the throat. For one glorious second, stretch out the left leg. And release. Excellent.
Water.
No, one more.
No,
Then
dancer
water.
pose.
Dancer. One more. Begging will not help. All right, it's just one quick pose. Roll the shoulders back. You're going to push the foot and the hand together. And this may be it, this is it. This is good. Take the hips back towards the heel. Keep pushing the foot and the hand together. Bow forward. Take the arm out, left arm, use it as balance. Squeeze the gluteal muscle.
We can
And
microbend
release.
a bit, right?
What's that?
Microbend.
Yeah.
Microbend, yes. We're all about microbends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, other side. Left shoulder up, shoulders up and back. Press that foot into the hand. Hips go back. Keep pushing the foot and hand together. Hips go back to bring you bowing forward. Right arm balances. Fire up the left gluteal muscle in particular. That'll help. And release. Why don't we get some water? This is about the point where we have a democratic vote.
So yeah, George, my teacher said that if you want to make sure nobody comes back to the next class, do a bunch of mental all together. It hasn't worked yet.
That'll teach them.
I think we're up for the, are we all good for the deep roots?
Yes, go ahead. It's like, whatever.
Well, I mean, just keep in mind, the nice thing about the roots, and especially what we're trying to do it every day, so you don't have to feel bad if you don't go very deep. The idea is to do something, not to do
Oh, yeah.
something that kills you.
Well, mine has been 3 weeks, and I still can't
There
get
you
it.
Well, mine's been 6 months.
There are still things.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're gonna
There's
start.
a 5-year plan, you know.
What's that?
There's a 5-year plan.
Yeah.
The 5-year plan.
It'll revolutionize the fitness industry. We'll charge people for 5 years up front. This month-to-month stuff.
Exactly.
$20,000, 5
Right.
years to
Hey.
take care of you. Don't show up, we get to keep it.
The 5-year plan is aspiring to do Strasana for 15 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, for some of us, that's hard.
All right, so we're going to start with Warrior 3, but we're going to fire up the foot on the left side and just balance there for a minute. Then spread the toes on the right, bend the knee and push back so you feel this gluteal muscle engage. Bring your arms up into more cactus pose and push the arms back so the foot and the arms reach backwards, belly comes forward. And now just keep doing that to bow forward. You can even keep the pose here. Keep pushing with the foot, like up towards the sky. Whoa. If you lose your balance, just check it, come back in, wherever you want. Now extend the right leg out. You can extend the arms overhead if you like. Breathe, lift the right leg up to the sky. Arms up to the sky. Left hand comes down to the floor on the diagonal or the block. All right. Lifting the right leg, you're going to rotate the belly towards the fireplace. And it really helps to not think about down here, but think about up. So fire up the toes on the right foot and stretch that leg out towards the sky. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Fire up all the muscles on the left side of the torso from the shoulder to the hip. Reach the right arm overhead. You can hold this or take it into a deeper back bend, grabbing the foot, Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Both hands to the floor, square the hips. Let the right knee drop down by the left, just momentarily. Okay, this is standing split. Fire up the toes in the left leg. Shin draws forward, left hip back. Slide the right leg up to the sky. Fire up the gluteal muscle. Look up towards the playground and smile. Release.
Hold that down, good. No hitch kicks.
Hands on the hips, shoulders up and back. Come upright. Okay, we survived it. No hitch kicks today. No.
The hips always have something to say.
All right, right side. It's stable. Before you even go 100% on that right foot, fire up those toes. Knee draws forward, hip goes back. Then you bend this left leg and push into the back wall. Arms come on, push the arms back into the wall. Keep the hips going back to bow forward. Then at some point that feels right to you, extend that leg out, stretching through the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Think about up, press the arms up. And release it, right hand comes to the ground. Regroup, stack, turn the belly towards the kitchen. Lifting that left leg a little higher and spread the toes. Roll the shoulders back, contract the muscles on the right side of the torso. Left hand reaches up to the sky. You can go for the deeper back bend, grabbing the foot if you like. Release, bow forward. Both hands on the floor. Let the left leg just come down by the right knee. Just take a breather. We all know the standing split is coming. Spread the toes on the right. Shin draws forward on the right. Hips on the right draws back and up. Let the heart come down. Then just slide the left foot up to the sky. Fire up that left gluteal muscle. Look up and smile.
Left leg comes down.
Alrighty then.
Just
Hands to the hips.
slide that leg up.
So the idea of suffering in silence, not really. So encouraged, right?
Oh, come on upright. Okay, take the right step back with the right leg. Suffering in silence. Okay, this should be a resting pose. Okay, interlace the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders up and back. Pull the hands backwards. Take the hips back to meet them. Turn that right heel in slightly. Keep the hips and the hands moving back. Almost so powerfully you can barely bend the left knee, but bend it. Breathe. And release. Let's change sides. We'll do Vashisthasana all on the floor. Step back. Again, interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the hands away. Take the hips back towards the hands. Lay the foot down. Draw back powerfully towards the back wall and the right knee. And release. Bow forward, hands come to the floor, step back, crouchy cat. Knees come to the floor. Turning the right foot towards the fireplace. Come up on the right hand, right knee, and the left inner edge of the foot. Yeah, good. Now, important. Roll the shoulders back and together. Squeeze the base of the shoulder blades together. Again, keep the left hand on the hip. Power up the left foot. Spread the toes. You can lift the right knee up off the ground. Just feel what that's like. If you want to go to a full side plank, just place the right foot and stack the feet. Lift the left arm up to the sky. So if you're doing the full thing, here you can add tree. Otherwise, this is good enough. Add the tree today. Good. Now take it into wild thing. The left leg steps behind you. Reposition the feet. Really squeeze in the left shoulder blade and roll the belly up to the sky. Looking towards the playground. Woohoo! And come back into crouching cat.
Or Shavasana.
Shavasana. Shavasana will do. Left knee comes to the floor. Turn the left foot towards the kitchen. Oh yeah. Okay, we're coming to the end here. Squeeze and roll the shoulders back and squeeze the base of the shoulders. Look at Emily. She's there she is. She's squeezing those shoulder blades together. Power up the right foot. You can lift the left knee up. Position that foot if you like into a full side plank. Keep the shoulder blades really pulled together. Yeah, tree if you like. Wow thing. Right leg comes behind you. So it's all in the shoulder. You just keep squeezing the shoulder blade in towards the heart, in towards the spine. Oh, the hips lift, belly lifts. Oh, yeah. Oh. And child's pose. Alrighty. Let's take a moment to rest. Just a a moment. Oh, we got plenty of time.
Don't torture him
Oh
more.
no. Somebody stop the clock.
I won't touch you anymore. But we do need to cool down a little bit.
I'm pulling.
Okay, come up on all fours. Crouchy cat. Step or hop the feet forward to Malasana, so the left feet will come wide, wide. Then lift the heels and squat down. So bring your hands onto your knees. Roll the shoulders up and back. Keep drawing the elbows back, hips back, belly forward. It's the same script. Hips back, elbows back, belly forward, throat open. Go for the back bend. And then release. Take the elbows inside the legs, pushing the elbows into the legs, and then placing the hands on the floor. And just play with that. Then if you want to go for the full arm balance, lift up the hips first. Really plant the fingers gripping into the ground. And rest the knees up high on the back of the arms. Take the heart forward and hips up. Heart forward, hips up. Or slide off like me. Good, good. And now, taking your blanket. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? Yeah.
We got the intersection.
Yeah. Blanket comes in between the
Ready for
legs.
your wallet?
Knees together, feet apart. All 10 toenails powerfully pressing into the floor, then sit back. So, like for me, this is a little low. Just to be comfortable, especially if you have any knee issues or yeah, what are you just waiting?
Happily sad, waiting.
What will she do next?
Actually, she should.
Sorry, Ed, no bird of paradise today.
Yeah. It's first time.
All right, interlace the fingers behind the back.
I know.
And draw the hands back.
I'm serious now. All my family have knee issues.
Release. You can touch your feet or the floor. Just push the fingers into the floor. And then let the heart lift up. A little back bend here. Chin lifts. And release. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. You're going to draw the shoulders back. Right hand can come to the hip or the floor, either way. Twisting the belly more fully towards the fireplace. And now change sides. Left arm comes across. This is always where I wish I had about 6 more inches on my arms. Because when I roll my shoulders back, I can't reach my knee. So I just have to imagine. Lift and twist towards the kitchen. Keep the shoulder blades engaged, heart lifted, throat is open. You can look over your back shoulder if you like. And release. Hands come forward onto all fours and release the blanket from duty. Come down onto your elbows. Do your little shoulder push-ups here. Heart sinks down, squeeze the shoulder blades on the back, then release. Just do that a couple times. And sink the heart as far down as you can, shoulder blades together. Tuck the toes under and lift the hips up. Dolphin pose. Lift the right leg up. Reach towards your head, maybe. Left leg up. Dangle your foot towards your head. And release. Knees come to the floor.
Actually, if you could just get a ponytail on your foot instead of your head, you'd have it.
I know. I'm growing it long. It just doesn't. I haven't defied gravity yet. What comes next in this series?
You lay on your stomach and do, oh no, you did those
You
already.
I did them already.
We have to do the back stuff and go to Shavasana.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Jump switch. No.
We never actually did pigeon pose, but it's way out of order, I think. We
Anybody?
can live without that, right?
We can live without pigeon.
It is there.
Okay, so open the knees, cross the ankles, walk yourself back. So you're sitting. You can grab a blanket and put it under your hips if you like. Stretch the legs long in front of you. Soften the knees so there's always like a micro bend in the knees. Or even, bending in the knees is good here because you want the hips to stay back and to try to get a little curve in this low back. Reach the hands under the thighs, roll the shoulders up and back. Draw the elbows back towards the back wall, belly forward towards the thigh. Now fire up the toes, spread the toes, and push on the gas with the big toe mound, lengthening the legs away from your body. Now, pull the toes back towards you, dig the heels in. Just play with that, dig the heels into the floor. Then push on the gas. And release. Draw the right foot in. Same thing. Hands, left hand above the knee in the back of the front, whichever works for you. Roll the shoulders back. So there's a micro bend in the left knee. Draw the elbows like you're going to press back behind you. Hips back behind you. Belly comes forward. And now just gently bow forward. You can bring the hands, place it on the floor in between the legs. Now spread the toes on the left foot. Push on the gas on the left foot. Stretch away, and stretch away with the right knee. And now bow more forward. Now just relax everything and bow totally forward. Your elbows support you, forehead drops down towards the floor. Doesn't matter where you are, how high or how low, just relax here and allow the low back to release. Walk yourself more upright. You're going to take the right hand across to the outside of the left leg. Roll the left shoulder up and back. The hips want to stay back, so you want to roll the belly towards the left knee. So elbows back, belly forward. You can use your own body. Use the legs. Push into the right leg to help you twist more fully towards the left. Leading with the heart. Take a nice deep breath in and release. Bow over the leg. See if you can feel a stretch all the way from the sacrum, up the tailbone, up across the sacrum, the right hip, up the right side of all the muscles in the torso.
take the right arm, stretch it, and reach towards the left toes. Can you get the stretch all the way up the side body, through the arms to the fingertips? And release. Change sides. Left leg forward, right leg draws in. Micro bend in the right knee, hands come to help you so you can roll the shoulders back and bring the heart and the belly forward. A micro bend in the knee, and then push on the gas, lengthen away from the right hip, but keep the sit bone down in the earth. Then lengthen the left knee, stretch the left knee away from center, keep the shoulders pulling back. Lift the heart. Bowing forward means just taking your belly button even 1/4 of an inch forward. Keeping the resistance, bowing a little more forward. Walking the hands out if you want to. And then relax, rounding in the spine. Forehead drops down. And then walking back, right? Take the left hand to the outside. Roll the right shoulder up and back. So you're trying to twist towards the thigh. You can use your body, use the floor. This left hand can push into the knee, the right hand can come behind. Help the shoulder blade be supported. Fire up that right leg, spread the toes. So you're trying to take the belly towards the right knee. Leading with the belly and the heart. Breathing, and now round forward, folding over that leg. Lengthening the left arm towards the right toes if you like, or just put it on the outside of the shin or the knee, and see how deep, how long of a stretch. And come on. Soles of the feet together. 5 minutes, that's all right. We'll make it. Take the hands to the knees, roll the shoulders up and back. Let the knees come up with the hands. Elbows draw backwards, heart comes forward. Lifting that heart, let the ribs come forward, elbows draw back. Walk the hands down towards the ankles, draw the ankles more towards the body, keeping the shoulders and elbows drawing back. Now keeping that, press the feet together, heels and the ball of the feet together, and take the knees and lengthen them away from the body. And release. Knees come together. Grabbing onto the knees, round in the back, stretching, roll slowly down. Arms come out to the side, drop the knees to the left, under the left elbow. to the other side. Coming back up into center. Holding on to the knees, just circle, make a little circle to massage in the low back area. Reverse your circle. Take a deep breath in, draw the knees into the chest. Exhaling, draw the nose up to the knees. Release. Take your legs, open them wide and lengthen. Draw the elbows in, robot arms. Press the elbows into the floor and lift the torso, drawing the shoulders more fully onto the back. And then stretch the arms out to the side, palms up. Shavasana.